Hey everybody, thanks enough for trusting me to share this information with you and take a little time just to hear about why I am now working with Tranont and why this wellness company has stood out above and everything else that I've looked at in the past couple of years. So to start off with, my name is Sara. I'm 45 years old and I've had a lifetime of health issues. Most people don't want to know every single detail of your life, but let's just say we have had, I could probably write a book. And we're starting with a very young age of an anxiety disorder. I had strep throat, I think my mom said 7 or 8 times in 1 year when I was between the ages 7 and 8. I had mono at age 7. Then going into junior high, I developed a severe eating disorder, anorexia, lost 40 pounds in 3 months between my 7th and 8th grade year and ended up at 102 pounds at 5'10". Went to college, had viral meningitis that went weeks and weeks without being diagnosed, and I ended up in the hospital for about 4 days, quite serious. I have had cysts on my vocal cords multiple times. Thank goodness I have not had them now in 20 years. Can't believe that. How I know that is because the last time I developed cysts on my vocal cords, I really couldn't speak at all. And I'm a singer, so that was really devastating to me. And I lost my voice when my first son was born, who's now 21, literally like right after his birth. And he was born on Easter Sunday, and a year to his birthday on Easter Sunday, my voice came back. I had had another bout of strep throat, and when it had cleared, my voice came back. So I praise the Lord for that. I really truly believe it was a miracle. But throughout all this time, started having children, and health issues would wax and wane, lots of bronchial infections. I developed terrible cystic acne. You can see the scarring. When I was 21, had zero acne until I was 21 years old. In fact, in high school, I was always the girl that's like, oh, Sara has the best skin. And literally I did. I would go to sleep with my makeup on. All these girls were doing face creams and washes, and I was just like, what are you doing? Just go to bed. Which now when I look back, wish I wouldn't have done that. But yeah, I didn't have skin issues at all until 21. And they were the deep, painful cysts, the ones on your jawline, and just lots and lots of scarring. And I have different cysts under my skin. And when I had meningitis, they found out I even had a water-filled cyst, fluid-filled cyst on my brain. So fast forwarding through so many other things, there was a time where they were testing for neurological diseases. We found out that I had undiagnosed Lyme disease and mold toxicity. And throughout these years of learning, my husband's also had Lyme, and 2 of our 4 kids have been diagnosed with Lyme, all of them different symptoms. Lyme is real. Lyme is a serious issue. It needs to be addressed, and praying that we have major health changes coming up here in our healthcare system that will start to take that much more seriously. But with that said, I've seen so many functional medical doctors over the years, so many supplements, so many herbs, so much diet change, blah, 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 blah. And thankfully, I did find an amazing Lyme doctor when we moved to this side of the state in Wisconsin, and she is in Milwaukee, so I do travel. It's about an hour and 15 minutes. I have had so much healing, but there's always things that keep coming up or you keep struggling with. And weight has been one of those things for me, but also other things. And I was introduced to Tranont from a friend who is in the medical field, and about 8 or 9 months ago. And although I was interested, I just was not into another company. I mean, sometimes we really feel like, more, really? What does this one do any different than all the other ones? So I just kind of was like, oh yeah, it looks great, but do you see the arsenal I'm already taking? Just wasn't there yet. Plus, I had already been in and out of the network marketing industry for about 15 years, and we did do extremely well with one company. We hit 6 figures. We hit the $1 million club. But when my health started getting pretty bad, especially after my 4th child, I just kind of had to pull back, and thankfully residual income kept coming in, but we did not grow. And so anyway, long story short, it wasn't something that I think I wanted to do. I think I thought I could do. I didn't think I could handle the stress, the mental capacity of running a team, and just all the things. But here we are today. I finally decided to jump in the game and do this, and I am so glad I did. The products are amazing. They are absolutely clean, organic, CGMP certified, which means it's the highest certification you can have for supplements. Supplements are not FDA approved. No supplements are FDA approved. I have my thoughts on that, but whatever. But CGMP is the best third-party certification you can have. We have no fillers, corn, soy, dairy, allergens, gluten, phthalates, parabens. Even our packaging is paraben, BPA free. And it is a plant-based whole food enzymatic system, period. It is not a weight loss company. It focuses on metabolic health. Metabolic health has 5 markers that we tend to focus on: blood pressure, blood sugar, triglycerides, cholesterol, and waist circumference. And so if you are somebody that is heavy and does need to lose weight, that will be something that will happen once you start to get your metabolic health in order. But if you are a very thin person that maybe has high triglycerides and high blood pressure and skin issues and brain fog, and, you know, size is not the only thing that determines your health by any means. But as a nation, we are the sickest, fattest, high income nation in the world. We are the sickest, fattest, high income nation in the world, but we spend the most on healthcare. Something isn't adding up. The outcomes aren't producing what they should be when you're spending the most on healthcare and you are the sickest and fattest. So there are 2 parts to me being with Tranont. The products are amazing. They work, period, full stop. Second, this is a debt-free company that started as a wealth and finance company, and they realized if people aren't getting their health in order, they aren't even around to enjoy the retirement that they're saving for. We need to fix this. And that's when they started to join the wellness space. And I am by nature a teacher. I went to college to be an educator. It wasn't what I wanted to do with my life, but my passion does lie in educating people in health. Partially, mostly probably because of the whole health issues I've had myself, that I have been able to heal from so many of them, but I had to do literally all the work myself. I was told multiple times by doctors with my Lyme disease that it was basically in my head. Take some more anti-anxiety medication, take some antidepressants. Don't know what's wrong with you, lady. They didn't even know what tests to order. That was on me. I had to dig and dig and dig, and I had to find out that I had this certain genetic defect that caused this, this, and this. I mean, I'm glad I did it, but it shouldn't have to completely fall on us, all of it, when we are paying huge amounts of money to the people that are trained to help us. But that's where we're at. And so if you're not getting the health results that you want, if you are in markers that are not healthy, if diet and exercise alone that you think should work aren't working, it's time to look for something else. And it's time to also think about, the economy is strange, very, very strange. And having multiple streams of income is something that any good wealth advisor is going to tell you to do. Selling stuff on Marketplace, investing, owning and renting out apartments, having your own micro bakery. I mean, there's so many things you can do, but what makes so much sense with network marketing, and specifically this company, is that we are one of 3 in this entire industry that grew exponentially in the past year. And by exponentially, I mean 300% in 21 days. Every other company outside of those 3 either just stayed afloat or tanked 30, 40, 60%. And I think this year we've seen alone companies like Tupperware, 31, Saint, completely either gone out of business, gone to affiliate. And that can be really unnerving for a lot of people. This company it's on its way up, and they're completely transparent about everything, not only their products, but where they are in terms of ownership, in terms of financial status. And it shows in the 3 months that I've been with them, pulling up now on the next rank, having qualified for a Jeep stipend, not just for me, but also for my husband within the first month. This is doable. This is doable because they give you everything you need. They give you the outline of what to do, how to do it, the reels, the videos, the social media posts. You do not sell product from your home. You do not own product. You do not do parties. You do not host coach. You educate. You educate the world how to be healthier. And I highly recommend reading the book by Dr. Casey Means called Good Energy if you want to really see the statistics and the behind the scenes of what's going on in the world of healthcare. Our main product that helped us grow by 300% in this past year is called the Daily Health System. And the Daily Health System is a 2-part combination product that, one, helps your body naturally boost and produce the GLP-1 hormone that does live in all of our bodies, but starts to really tank and not produce like it should as we get older. It naturally boosts that for your body to produce it so that it tells your brain from your gut that you're full, you're satiated, you don't need to eat anymore. The second piece, that product also curbs appetite. It helps balance your blood sugar, and also helps increase circulation in your body. When your circulation in your body is working right, to your brain, you're thinking more clearly. You are alert. The brain fog's gone. When your blood is circulating and pumping to your heart correctly, and to your stomach, and to your extremities, everything is working better. Your digestion's working better. Your heart's pumping better. That is a huge, huge piece of what Activate does, that one part of the Daily Health System. It's combined of B vitamins, which B vitamins alone are what make over 200 processes of the metabolic system in our body work and function. 200. It has L-arginine, which is an amino acid that is very much responsible for the improvement of the circulation in your body after consuming it. It has things like lemon verbena, hibiscus extract, blood orange, Moro blood orange extract. These extracts combined together with the B vitamins, with the L-arginine, make for this basically fat burning rocket ship with a jetpack on the back of your rocket ship. That activates your AMPK enzyme, which is a protein that lives in your body, an enzyme that, again, we all have, but starts to stop working. That enzyme alone activates your body to burn the bad fat in your body, the visceral fat, the fat that surrounds your organs like your heart and your stomach and your intestines and all the things that put you at much more increased risk for blood clots, heart attacks, strokes, other vascular diseases. So that is the drink portion, the Activate. And then we have our Transform, which is a capsule that is taken about 30 to 60 minutes before eating. And it converts between about 70 and 80% of the sugar and carbohydrates that we eat that are not being consumed and used as energy for our bodies into fiber. Okay, because when we're consuming those things and we aren't using them for energy, guess where they go? Your bloodstream. And guess what happens when it goes to your bloodstreams? Your bloodstream. It causes inflammation. It causes triglycerides to shoot up, which is the fat in your blood. So yes, the fat in your blood isn't from just fat, isn't like the fat you're eating. It's the unprocessed sugar and carbs that are not being used for energy and are now being pushed out into the body and is now looked at as a foreign substance. I don't need this. Why is this here? So yeah, 70 to 80%. Scientific studies have shown it. We have an amazing scientific board that has done so many studies, third-party testing, and then the results show. I mean, if you go to our Ripple Effect page on Facebook that have now almost 150,000 people in it, and you see the testimonies and success stories that are happening, your jaw will drop. So that is the Daily Health System, these two products. And like I said, it's kind of like the rocket with the jetpack, attached to it. It's tastes delicious, and it just plain works. So that's why I'm here. That's why I either sent you this video because you yourself have questions, and you want to learn more. So If you have any more questions after this video, which I'm sure you will, because the body is so complex and each one of us are so unique, we are not cookies cut from the same batch of dough with the same cookie cutter. We are all very unique, handcrafted by the creator, and there's always hope and there's always help. And sometimes it takes some digging, but don't give up hope. So thanks for watching.